Impatience is the rejection of the present moment and anticipation for a future experience. Patience is simply our ability to be with our present moment experience as it is. When we become impatient, it's because we are fixed on a future outcome. The strategy here is to simply come back to presence. You can feel into your body right now and just notice if there's any feeling of impatience. It may be obvious, it may be subtle. When we're experiencing impatience, there's usually some sort of contraction or tension in our body. This is, in some sense, a rejection or avoidance of what's happening in the moment. Notice if there's any contraction or tension in your body right now. And just breathe gently into that space. Allowing the tension to slowly and naturally soften. Anytime we find ourselves in our heads, lost in unhelpful thoughts, it's helpful to come back to our body and do our best to slow down and soften whatever tension is being held. Continue to breathe gently here. Allow your exhale to be long. We want to relax and soften as much as possible, but there's often some tension left, a holding that just won't let go. And that's okay. Don't try to change it. Don't fight against it. This just creates more tension. Instead, just let it be there, continuing to focus on the relaxed quality of the breath. And notice any areas where you do feel a sense of relaxed ease. And just pay attention to whatever sensations are present in the body. Just let it all be as it is, without trying to change anything. It's common to be impatient when it comes to our personal growth and transformation. We want to be better and feel better right now, and we often seek quick fixes. Yet everything we know about sustainable change points to it taking time. Growth doesn't happen overnight. It happens through gradual and consistent work. We can think of our growth like the growth of a plant. We can't force a plant to grow faster. All we can do is try to give it a healthy environment, the right amount of water, sun, nutrients, fresh air. Too much of some of these elements can even be harmful, so it's finding the right balance in a way that doesn't stress the plant. It's really the same with our growth. When we try to rush our growth, we often end up stressing ourselves out and slowing the process down. It's as if we're tugging on leaves of the plant, hoping that they grow faster. One of the most important things for our growth is learning to slow down and rest. It's in this rest state that our body can repair and regenerate. To have energy for what we want to do in the world, we need to learn to rest. See if you can allow yourself to rest in this moment. Rest by just slowing down and not trying to change anything. Often there are processes in our body that are still running. You may still feel a buzz or some restlessness, or your mind may still be moving quickly, and that's okay. Resting is a skill that we get better at over time. We just relax our breathing, relax whatever muscles we can, and let go of any attempt to control our experience. We are essentially taking our foot off the gas. But even when we take our foot off, the car may still take quite a while to slow down. We can look for the parts that are still active and bring a warm sense of presence, a sense of care and acceptance to any feeling, tension, or discomfort that's still there. Allowing this warmth to slowly melt these parts. The practice of patience is simply being with things as they are. Letting go of ideas, letting go of any resistance to this moment, any wish for things to be different, and accepting everything as it is. Allowing yourself to be as you are right now. You can notice any desire for things to change. Any pull to do something else, and that's okay. That desire can be there. We can accept that too, without needing to act on it. And keep breathing, keep softening. Just being curious about your experience. About any thoughts or feelings that are pulling you in a particular direction. Can you notice any resistance to this moment and just accept that feeling? Can you notice the pull away from this moment? The pull to thoughts, the pull to do something, anything, and just let that pull be there without acting on it. We're noticing what's happening internally, and we're just practicing being okay with it. Not having to act on impulses, but just being with ourselves in a gentle and compassionate way. Validating your experience. Knowing it's okay to feel what you're feeling. The key to remember here is that growth takes time. We don't notice a plant's growth on a day-to-day basis, but if we give it what it needs to stay healthy, we will absolutely notice significant change in growth over weeks or months. See if you can bring the same attitude to your own growth and change. Support yourself on a daily basis and be patient. As time passes, you will inevitably notice meaningful change. Thank you for your practice.